Hey everyone, it's the final round and my name is Jordan and I have 5 picks for you guys. We have one more day for the drawing for free Outlier, free 1 year of Outlier, and 2 people will get 6 months free of Outlier. I will do that drawing on Tuesday. To do that, there's a link for Outlier in the description and there's a link for the Discord. You can join the free Discord. Go in there, there's an Outlier giveaway. You just hop in there and just say done. And you'll be in the running for a free year, or you will get 6 months free if you get second or third place. So you will see images that come up on the screen. Those will be from Outlier. So this episode will be powered by Outlier. So with this Monday slate, when you start researching, the very first thing you're going to see, and the very first thing you're probably going to see on a lot of channels or Twitter or whatever, or X or whatever you use, Joel Embiid over 34.5 points. Now, he's going up against the Washington Wizards. They give up the most points to the center position, and he has clobbered them in the past couple of games. He got 48 points and 50 points against them this year. The last game was not too long ago, and it was actually a competitive game, but the Wizards do lead the league in blowouts. That I don't know that for sure, but my sources tell me that. So if you are afraid of a potential blowout or, foul trouble or something happening there, you could try first quarter Joel Embiid points. It's pretty high up there at 11.5 points. But Joel Embiid is one of the few players in the league that will play the entire first quarter, and that is like set in stone unless he gets in foul trouble. So he always plays the 12 minutes, and that's why this line is pretty much a third of his total line. So you're projecting him to play 36 minutes, and he's getting 12 right here. So he's gone over this mark in 6 out of 10 games, and he's gone over against the Washington Wizards in 3 out of 4 games. So if you want to get the Joel Embiid beat down early, you can just choose the first quarter prop, and they should just feed it to him, and the Wizards don't really have anyone that can stop him. And my second pick is going to be from the Mavericks. So the Mavericks are going to be without Josh Green, Kyrie Irving, Maxi Kleber, and Grant Williams. So obviously this is going to be a big Luka game, and if you check out his lines are massive as well. But I'm looking at Derrick Jones Jr. over 12.5 points. And with Outlier, all I did was sort out the games just without Kyrie Irving because he takes a high volume of shots. And I found 4 games this year without Kyrie Irving, and Derrick Jones Jr. went over this points mark in all 4 games this year. In those 4 games, he averaged 8 3-point attempts in each of those games. And it just so happens that he played against Memphis in one of those games. He had 22 points against them. And it also just so happens that Memphis gives up the most 3-pointers made to the small forward position. So great matchup for him with all these guys out. Luka should be able to find him open, and he is going to get some good looks. We just need him to knock them down. So you can take a look at his 3 points line. It's at 1.5. He's gone over this in all 4 of those games, and he hit 4 of them against Memphis in that game earlier this year. And if you guys could you please like the video? And if you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. If you have a little bit of extra time, could you leave a comment for the algorithm? You could just say anything, and it just tells YouTube to get that out there for more people. And thank you to the people who do comment. And third pick, I've gone with this guy the past 2 times, and he hasn't failed me. Kobe White of the Chicago Bulls. With Zach LaVine out, his points, rebounds, and assists, he's gone over this 5 out of 5 times this season, and it even dropped a little bit, but he still has a pretty good matchup up against the Milwaukee Bucks, who give up the 6th most points, the 5th most rebounds, and the 15th most assists to the point guard position. And he went over this points, rebounds, and assist mark against Milwaukee not too long ago with Zach LaVine out. And my 4th pick is going to be on the other side of things. Malik Beasley of the Milwaukee Bucks over 14.5 points plus assists. Now I add the assist because his points line is at 13.5, and if you add the assist, it just adds 1. So we need him to get 1 assist to break even, and then over that, obviously, we'll make it worth it. And he's had a couple of 3 assist games where this has helped out. And on the screen, you'll see the games he's played with Pat Connaughton out. He's gone over this points plus assist mark in 3 out of the 4 games. The last game was against the Indiana Pacers in the in-season tournament game, and he did not show up. He did not shoot very well. But in one of these games, he did face Chicago. He got 19 points and 3 assists against them. And it also just so happens that the Chicago Bulls give up the most three-pointers made to the shooting guard position. And with Pat Connaughton out, he's taking 9 three-pointers a game. And he hit 5 of them in that last game versus the Bulls. You'll see the line up here. I think that line is kind of high for him, but you'll see he is going to take a lot of three-pointers. And the Bulls are very strong against the point guard position. They gave Dame some trouble in the last game, and they forced him to pass the ball, and he got a ton of assists. So they're going to force him to pass the ball again. They're just really tough against point guards. They give up the least amount of points to the point guard position. So forcing them to find other players is what the Chicago Bulls do. And before I get into this last pick, I want to shout out my partners, Underdog Fantasy, Sleeper, and ParlayPlay. Use promo code FinalRound11. They'll match your first deposit up to $100. There's links in the description for that. And thank you to the people who do use those. And my fifth pick is going to be Julius Randle over 36.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Now, his matchup against the Raptors, stats-wise, isn't the best in the world. But he's gone over this mark in 4 out of 5 games. And he's gone over in 5 straight against the Raptors. Mitchell Robinson is going to be out for this game. Jalen Brunson is considered questionable, but they say he's more probable to play. So he's going to be a little banged up. But with Mitchell Robinson out, he's a tough rebounder. Isaiah Hartenstein will get the start, and he's also a good rebounder. But then they don't have much depth after that for getting rebounds other than someone like Josh Hart. So Julius Randle should get a good opportunity to get rebounds. He's shown that he can score against them, and he's been passing the ball very well. So hopefully he can keep this streak going and make it 6 straight up against the Raptors for points, rebounds, and assists at 36.5. And if you'd like to discuss lines further, I have a Discord. The link is in the description. I know I mentioned that earlier. You can just hop on in. It's free. There's conversation about all other sports in there. So you can just bring your research. Everyone else will bring their research, and we're just going to work together to try to find the best plays possible. And it does take me time to dig up this information. If you do well with it and you feel like giving back, I have a Cash App and a Venmo in the description. And thank you to the people who do donate back to the channel. Obviously, a ton more plays than this, and a lot of them still haven't come out yet. Like, I'm still waiting to see Cole Anthony lines up against the Cleveland Cavaliers. I think he's got a really good matchup. And Tim Hardaway Jr. for the Mavericks, where his points line is going to be at with all those guys out. So there's still a lot to come out. I know those plays usually come out a little bit later. So we'll do our best in the Discord to find those and spot them as they come out. So thank you all for watching. God bless you. It's the final round. My name is Jordan. I will catch you on the next one. Bye.